Alright, today on the Cat Clan, we are going to discuss choosing a cat. There are a couple of things that you want to keep in mind before you choose your cat. The first thing you want to know is whether or not you want to adopt a pedigree or non-pedigree animal. This is Sebastian with me today. He is a non-pedigree cat. He's what's known as a domestic shorthair. A pedigree cat is a cat of specific breeding. A lot of times you can trace their breeding back many generations. Now, pedigree cats are more expensive, but there are some benefits to them. For instance, you can read up and find about the cat's characteristics long before you adopt him. You can also see what the cat will look like. Now, stay here, Sebastian. You can also see what the cat will look like as he ages, becomes an adult. You can have some surety in his characteristics and behavior. With a non-pedigree cat, things are a little bit more unexpected, but non-pedigree cats can be just as beautiful and are far less expensive than a pedigree animal. So they're often a good choice for those who don't want to spend the amount of money it takes to get a pedigree cat. After you decide what type of cat you want to get, you're going to want to choose the sex of your animal. Now, Sebastian here is a little boy. Boys can be quite rambunctious when they're not neutered. However, a neutered male and a female, there's not a lot of difference between. It's really up to you as to what you prefer. Once you've decided on type of cat and sex, the next thing to decide is where to get your cat. A lot of homes will be giving away animals when they're moving, or if they have new children in the house. They'll want to get rid of old animals. It's called rehoming. And a lot of time you can get animals for free this way just by checking your local newspaper or checking a bulletin board in your local grocery store. You can also adopt animals from the local shelter. Sebastian here came from our local animal shelter. And when you're adopting from a shelter, you can get them anywhere between free to around $25. I know. Alright. The next thing that you want to do when you're adopting any cat, whether it's from a breeder or from a shelter, is check the health of a cat. There are a couple of things you should check. First is the eyes of your animal. I'm going to try and hold Sebastian here so you can see his eyes. You can see that he has very nice green eyes. They're very clear. You can also see that they're not red, and his inner eyelids are not swollen. It's a little bit hard to see. He doesn't want to hold still today. If the inner eyelids are swollen, that's a good sign that the cat is getting sick. Also, redness or cloudiness in the vision will indicate that the animal is getting sick. Other indications that the animal is unhealthy include buildup in the ears or around the nose. You want to check that the nose has no discharge around it. It's nice and clean and pink. Inside of the ears, you can just fold the ears back here. Now, they will fight you a little bit, but it doesn't hurt them. Just fold the ears back and look into the ears. Make sure they're nice and clean and healthy pink. Make sure that there's no black discharge in the ears. A black waxy buildup is common if the cat has ear mites. Now, ear mites are very contagious, so if your cat does have ear mites, you want to get it checked out by the vet very quickly. After that, you want to check the animal's teeth. You can do that by just pulling up the upper lip here, right above the whiskers, and checking the teeth. You want to make sure that they're a healthy color. A young cat will likely have very white teeth. An older cat will have some tartar buildup around the teeth, but make sure none of the teeth are missing and make sure the gums are a healthy pink color. Swollen or red gums can indicate dental problems. Can't speak today. And if there's sores on the gums, it can indicate that the cat is either getting sick or has some kind of dental issue like gingivitis. After that, you'll want to feel down the cat. Make sure to pet the cat. Make sure he doesn't have any type of sore or swollen abdomen. Oh. Come here, Sebastian. If the cat does have a swollen abdomen, get it checked out by the vet very quickly. Alright, other than that, you'll want to talk to your local shelter or whoever you get the cat from and find out whether he's been spayed or neutered. A cat can be safely neutered or spayed around 3 to 6 months old. 6 months they do reach sexual maturity. Now, if you wait that long, you might have problems with the cat spraying around the house or going into heat, which a lot of people really don't tolerate. So you want to make sure that your cat's been spayed or neutered before you take him home. Some states do allow animals to be spayed and neutered around 2 months old. Not all states can do it safely this young though. Talk to your local shelter, talk to whoever you get the animal from. Another thing that you want to find out is when the animal got its last vaccinations. Vaccinations began when the cat is a kitten. During the first vaccinations, they have to have them every month for the first 2 months. After that, they get vaccinated once a year for the first, I believe it's 2 years, and then after that, once every 3 years on the rabies shots. You want to find out when your cat was last vaccinated. Make sure it's up to date on its vaccinations. Here you go. Here. Oh. Make sure he's up to date on his vaccinations. Also find out what vet that your animal has seen. And you'll likely need to get the vet papers transferred into your name so that should anything happen, the vet can easily take care of your animal. Alright, that is how you choose a good, healthy cat for you. Also make sure that you spend time with the animal before adopting him. Every cat, no matter the breed, has its own unique personality. You want to make sure that personality is compatible with your own before taking him home. Also find out whether he handles children well or whether he gets along with other animals. This can be a very big deciding factor on whether or not the cat is right for you. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I hope that you all have a wonderful life with your animals. Oh, one last note is that a cat can live up to 20 years. Now, it's a good thing to keep in mind when adopting a cat, especially if you're adopting a kitten. You want to know that you're going to have a very long responsibility throughout that cat's life. If you're adopting an older cat, you want to know how old the cat is and how long that you'll have to spend with the cat before he passes. Alright, once again, this is the Cat Clan and Sebastian, our spokes kitty, and we wish you and your cat a long, healthy life together.